So in this session, we'll give an introduction to the topic music through MATLAB. And before studying the techniques and the programming, what I'm going to do is to give you a demo which will tell you the kind of things that you will be able to do after you go through all the sessions. All right, so let us start. First of all, note that you will be able to generate musical notes of different timbre. For example, you will be able to generate bell-like sound. You will be able to generate a string-like sound, a note which is string-like, and also a note similar to that from a wind instrument. And by using notes in appropriate sequence, you will be able to generate a melody. So let me demonstrate them. This is a melody you will probably recognize. Okay, let's now listen to this sound, which is different, string-like. Okay, finally, let us listen to the note which is similar to that of a wind instrument. Okay, so this is one of the things you will be able to do. You will be able to generate notes of different quality of sound, and you will be able to generate melodies. So these are some of the examples. You will be able to generate your own melodies also. Okay, what else you can do? You will be able to build a music synthesizer. So I am going to show just one example, which is simply one octave music synthesizer. But once you understand the concept, you will be able to build synthesizers which are more complex. For example, you can build 2 octave music synthesizer, or even 3 octave, and so on. So let me first of all explain these various buttons to you, and then we shall see a demo of this. So first of all, you have a base frequency here, which can be entered here, a numeric value. So note that you can enter values which lie in the range of the piano or harmonium. For example, we know that the middle C of a piano is something like 261 hertz and so on. So you can actually enter the numerical value here. And using this base frequency, when you press the button, all notes will be generated. So in this case, this is a simple synthesizer, just 1 octave. So you start from the Shadaj, or in Western terms, you start from, let us say, C, and go all the way up to upper C, or the Tar Saptak Shadaj. Okay. So these are all white keys. So we know that they correspond to the major notes, Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, etc. And these are the black keys. Okay. So when you press on them, appropriate note will come out. So let me give you a demo. Okay. So let us see. So first you enter the base frequency. In this case, we are entering 261.63, which is the middle C of a piano. Then you press the button which will generate the notes, and once the notes are generated, you can play them. Now the black keys. This was the demonstration of the Sargam using Shuddha notes and then using Komal notes. Or in terms of Western notation, demonstration of major notes and the minor notes. Okay. Then let me show you one more application, which we call as a pitch training app. Now, pitch training app is required to train the ear. See, musicians generally have trained ears. So if once the bass note is given to them, You play any other note. Think of it like this. Suppose you have harmonium in front of you. You play the shadaj. Now close your eyes and hit any key on the harmonium. A note comes out. Are you able to identify? Now, if your ear is trained, you will be able to identify. If not, this particular app can help you in training your ear. So how this app works? This is one of the MATLAB apps. First of all, you enter the base frequency, then you generate shadaj, then you generate a random note. Now this random note in this particular demo, I am restricting myself to a few note only from Bhoop Rag. So you got Sa, Re, Ga, Pa, Dha, only these 5 notes, but the program can always be extended. Anyway, so you generate a random note, which in this particular example is one of the 5. Then you play shadaj, then play the random note. Remember always that everyone, whether you are a musician or not, they will always require a bass reference note before the other notes can be recognized. There will be very few individuals who will be able to recognize the frequency without knowing any bass. So that is why you first play the shadaj and then play the random note. Now once you play the random note, listen to that and estimate in your mind what note that was. And now you want to check whether whatever your estimate was, is it correct or not. So to check that, you click on display name of note, and here the note will be displayed. So let me give you a demo of this, which is a video record of the program that I had run in the MATLAB. So let me give you this demo. You first enter the base frequency, in this case 261, generate shadaj, generate random note, play shadaj, play random note, then display. So in this case it was Dhayavad. Let's generate another random note, again play shadaj, then play random note, estimate and check. In this case it was Pancham. Alright, so this gives you a demo of pitch training app. So once you understand the basics of how to use the programs for generating musical notes, etc., and once you understand how the app in the MATLAB is created, you will be able to run these programs, and in fact you can create your own programs as well. Alright. Now these particular sessions, this particular topic, music through MATLAB, is directed to whom? This is for whom? Alright. So those having some familiarity with the basic programming techniques, I am going to assume that. So even if you don't know MATLAB, I have given enough explanations in all the programs so that you will be able to understand those programs. Okay. Those who have some interest in music, obviously, and access to MATLAB is desirable. But in case you do not have access to MATLAB, you have got a very similar programming language called as Scilab, which is very similar to MATLAB. So the most of the programs that I'll be giving in these sessions, you can run them in Scilab with some modifications. So you'll have to learn slightly different syntax of Scilab in order to run these programs. If MATLAB is available to you, then you can directly run those programs. Okay. So in order to get maximum benefit from these sessions, what you should do is hands-on. So once a particular musical technique is explained, once a particular program is explained, what you do is you pause the video, copy the programs and execute them. And if you wish, you can modify them, improve them, and so on. Okay, so if you do these hands-on exercises while you are watching the videos, it will be more fun in watching the videos. So once you go through all the sessions, which are about 14 in number, 14 sessions, what you will learn? You will learn basic maths of music, and you will have fun in producing music through programs. Okay. Now, as I said, there are a number of sessions. So the index to the various videos I have given here. So I'll not just read them out, but you can pause the video and you can see what various video lectures are what are the topics in these video lectures. So as I said, there are 14 in number. So these are 1 to 8, and then these are 9 to 14. So in this introduction, I have told you what we intend to do in these sessions on the topic music through MATLAB. There are 14 sessions, and we have also talked about what is the technique to be used in order to get maximum benefit from these sessions. And that's all in this introduction.